What it do? Hey, how's it going, you guys? I just wanted to get this quick little recap video, kind of touching on what happened in this whole first week back in May of the pandemic. You know, mixed martial arts coming back with the UFC. There was a bunch of highlights, so I kind of picked some of my favorites, and hopefully some of you guys like it or like the fights. Let me know what you guys think. Go check them out. Try to watch the highlight videos. Find them somewhere on YouTube. I'm sure you can. I'll try to do it somehow periodically, but if I'm out of order, sorry. Okay, so this one, I think it goes back to UFC 249. Vicente Luque, he knocked out Nico Price in the rematch. Man, that KO, it was clean. I think it was a left hook, if I'm not mistaken. But man, Vicente Luque looked good. He looked sharp. He took an L recently, but he bounced back, and he was looking strong before that. So he's definitely up and coming contender. So we shall see how it goes for him in the next couple fights. But that's certainly a guy to look out for. Definitely. Dude, speaking of a guy to look out for, Calvin Kattar. Oh my God, dude. That guy is a savage. Like, his fight against Zabit was pretty much his coming out party. And why do I say that? Because Zabit was doing work in the first couple rounds, but Kattar came in strong in that third round. And Joe Rogan says he believes that if that fight would have been a 5-rounder, who knows how that fight would have gone. And in this fight against Stevens, you saw how Stevens was, the OG, the tough dog, the original gangster that he is, just putting it on him, putting in that pressure, landing heavy blows. And Kattar withstood that and landed a nasty, savage elbow that put Jeremy away. And he got him out of there, man. That was a brutal KO, a brutal highlight. Huge feather on Kattar's cap, Now he's moving on to the upper echelon of the division, and rightly so. I think a rematch with Zabit would probably be something to do down the line. I kind of want Zabit to try to fight for a contendership. Maybe, hopefully, they could. What I want the UFC to start doing is, like, put your best guys on opposite ends of each other. Don't cancel them out. Like, fuck, dude. Like, sometimes they take away a lot of up-and-coming contenders. And sure, the champions are going to fight every contender and all this. But for the most part, if you look at it, how it goes, champions don't go up against the best of the best. Sometimes they go up against number 6 or 7 or whatever, They don't really go up against number 1 or 2 or 3 all the time. Sometimes that does happen, and we love when that does happen. But sometimes that's not the case. Anyways, this video is getting pretty long. So, let me see. Cejudo with that quick stoppage of Cruz in the second. Was it quick? Hughes was coming to. You could tell he was getting back up to his feet. Definitely not biased, because he definitely did take a huge knee. He got rocked. Man. Was it an early stoppage? You can't really say it's an early stoppage when you get rocked like that. You know what I mean? You don't really have too much, you don't have, how do I say this? You can't really speak too much when you get rocked that bad. And you just can't put yourself in an uncompromising position like that. And that's what happens. It's the fight game. You get caught. And your boy Cruz got caught in this one. It happens to the best of them. He's been caught before. He got caught in a guillotine choke by Faber. He's lost before. So, it is what it is. He should definitely, not think too much of it. Cejudo has been stopping a lot of dudes really, really quick. I just think that Cejudo's smart. When he knows that someone's hurt, he turns on, and especially when the ref's right there, he could tell he's a finisher. He knows what it takes to get the ref to come in and stop the fight. He just puts in the pressure, relentless pressure. When you look so dominant in that quick amount of time, how do I say this? Like, it just looks very impressive. There you go. Cejudo is able to make himself look impressive against guys who normally don't get dominated. You know, TJ Dillashaw normally doesn't get dominated. Cruz normally doesn't get dominated. You know, Marlon normally don't, you know, but he did place himself in better positions than these guys. He makes himself look dominant. He makes himself like he is the one doing the damage and making sure that the other people look like they're not intelligently defending themselves. And at the end of the day, if you don't look like you're doing that, then the fight's going to be called. And it's not like Cruz didn't look like he was intelligently defending himself, but he looked like when he got rocked, it just looked like he was in trouble from that moment forward. I can tell that he was getting up, but a lot of refs kind of side on the right on the side of caution, you know, and it's someone you don't want to see people get hurt, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. When it comes to that one, I think I'm gonna do a two-parter because this video is getting pretty long.